I'd like to start the meeting off with calling on our friends from the library. Gary Richardson, Maggie Hession, Beverly Vaughn are here. They're all dressed up in a little bit of some colors here, the Penfield Library. They're celebrating a 37th anniversary or birthday if you want, and by the looks, all three of them could fit in that category. And Gary, maybe if you'd like to kick it off. I know you're the chair of this event, and welcome.
It runs from the 10th through the 14th, Tuesday through Saturday. On Tuesday the 10th, we start at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and that's a sale specifically for the Friends of the Penfield Library. If you're not a friend already, you can join at the door for $5 to join us at the sale on Tuesday. Wednesday and Thursday, the 11th and 12th, we're selling from 10 a.m. until 9 p.m. And on Friday the 13th, from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., and that's our half-price sale. Now, the regular prices for our hardback books are $1, which they have been for as long as I've been around, and the paperbacks are 50 cents. And then we do sell CDs and videotapes and DVDs and a lot of things like that, and they'd be priced accordingly. But it's usually a pretty good bargain when you buy something from the sale, even when it's not at half price. And then on Saturday, from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m., we have a $3 bag sale. And historically, we've provided bags from either Wegmans or Tops, the paper bags and so forth. They're getting harder and harder for us to procure. So we're telling people, if you'd like to bring your own paper bags, as long as it's a traditional grocery size bag, that'd be fine. And if you want to bring one of the cloth bags that's a traditional grocery bag size, we'll be happy to let you load that up for $3 as well, which is a heck of a bargain. We're going to be somewhere in the neighborhood of about 90 to 95,000 items again this year. Our donors have been very, very generous. And our storage trailer in back of the library, I was telling Beverly and Maggie a little earlier, it's like Fibber McGee's closet. The doors are closed, but we're going to stand back when we open them because it's right to the edge. And we've still got a little room in our storage room in the library for more books between now and the 10th, but the trailer is as full as it's going to get. So we're very excited about this year's sale. I'm not sure if everybody's aware of one of the things that we do at the sale. It's a major problem for us to get all of the books out of the trailer, all of the boxes full of books that we've worked on all year, getting them out of the trailer and getting them to the rooms where the sale is in time so our volunteers can put the books up on the tables and get them sorted and everything like that. And we get a tremendous amount of support from the sports teams at Penfield High School and the coaches of the baseball team and the soccer team. And I know I'm going to leave a lot of people out, and I'm sorry if I do.
Girls basketball.
The girls basketball team, the National Honor Society. On Saturday morning, my gosh, we've got an army of young people from the high school who come and just move books, and it's amazing how fast that trailer empties out with that many hands working. So it's really it's quite a sight to see on the Saturday before the sale when we move all those books into the rooms. We have about 150 to 200 people who are friends of the library, aside from the high school people, who work on the sale itself. We have many shifts of people who come in and help us keep the books in order and help collect the money and everything else that has to be done during the sale, certainly the cleanup afterwards and so forth. But throughout the year, we have a certain core of volunteers who work the whole year. Some of the people who sort books are actually in the library 2 or 3 times a week throughout the year because the donations come throughout the year. And those donations have to be taken from the library proper back into the room that's specifically set aside for us for sorting. we sort the items and we put them in boxes and mark the boxes appropriately so that when we take them out of the trailer, it's not a mystery where they go. And so those people are pretty dedicated. We have I think it's 4 or 5 sorters who share the duties of sorting, and then we have people that box the books and move the books out to the trailer and into our storage room. So it's not just a one time a year thing for some of our volunteers. They actually do work throughout the year. So I don't know. Are there anything you want to add or anything?
We hope to see you there.
Yeah, we hope you all come. And
I mentioned on the way, and this is my daughter's favorite time at the library every year.
great.
And as I also ask you every year, because it astonishes me, how much do the Friends of the Library make? How much did you make last year on this sale?
Oh, about 30,000.
around
$30,000.
$30,000. It's somewhere in that neighborhood, yeah. And it's money is set aside for the library to purchase things that they haven't budgeted for whatever reason and so forth throughout the year. And it makes for a really nice cushion for the library to be able to take advantage of the money. I think 30,000 is a really good number. I've been involved since 2004, and I don't think it's ever gone below 30,000. Sometimes it goes a little higher. It just depends on what type of books we get and what type of customers we get. But it's one of the largest in Western New York. I don't know of any really close Monroe County sales that are anywhere near the size of ours. I know Ithaca is very big and Buffalo is very big, but aside from those two, I think we're the biggest.
You're the benchmark.
Beg your pardon?
You're the benchmark.
Well, we'd like to
Or
think
one of the
so, yes.
benchmarks.
Well, we'd like to point out, too, that, we really need to get the people here in Penfield and surrounding areas coming to support us, because so many people now are going to Nook and other appliances. We want them to still pick up a book and read it. So that's important to get out to the people, to let them know. And we have often a lot of children's books left over. So have people come, bring their kids, let them sort through it. It's reasonable for them to get their books. Y'all have young children or grandchildren.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you.
I had to bring that up since I'm in that category. And I
it's
get all
a-
my children.
And it's a wonderful
grandchildren books
category, I must say, right?
We
It's
thank you for-
We're in the shake and return mode. We can shake them and then we can return them to their
there.
parents.
Thank you for the opportunity to be
So,
here.
just one more point. I think on the back end of this sale, and something that I was very impressed when I spoke with Bunny, Bernadette Brickman, who is our librarian, and that is that anything left over that isn't purchased at the sale, the Friends and the Penfield Library have found outlets for recycling, so that the amount of waste or the amount of books that go to the landfill is almost non-existent, and they get recycled in some way, which I think is absolutely fantastic, even to a point where some of it picked up and you may get pennies on a pound or a ton, but at least it's getting recycled and upcycled rather than landfilled.
That's a good point, because the important thing, too, to get out, if you can, for us, is that nonprofits can come for free at 1:30 and pick up, have them bring their own boxes, but they can come pick up any leftover books for free at 1:30 on the last
Saturday.
day,
On
on
Saturday.
Saturday.
On the last day. And, if they're from a nursing home, or if they're a homeschool situation, or anybody that's a nonprofit person that wants to come in and just take the books,
Yeah.
they're more than welcome to come and get them. And we do have an outlet after that happens,
Yes.
where the books are actually trucked away for us, which is really a pretty good.
All
pretty good thing.
recycled.
Right.
It's all recycled.
Which
It's-
is
yeah, exactly.
fantastic.
And you're a green town,
So,
so
very
you're happy
good.
to hear that, I'm sure.
Our green town.
Our green town, absolutely.
Exactly
Now,
right.
if
Very
people
good.
ask me if they still can donate for this year's sale, can they do that? And what can they donate and where?
Okay, they can come to the library itself, And we have, there's a sign on the front door that said, ask at the desk what to do with your donations. And we have carts there for them to just put their books on. And if there's, they can take the carts and roll it out to their car if they want to and bring them back into the library. But we take books, hardbacks and paperbacks. We take DVDs, CDs, books on tape, puzzles and games. And we also are the last library in Monroe County, I believe, to take LPs, vinyl LPs. And people say, why the heck are you taking LPs? It's because we sell them. We have collectors who come in there and they just go crazy going through our LPs, and we have a lot of LPs this year too, probably because we're one of the few libraries that takes them. But we have a lot of LPs. It's kind of interesting. They're a quarter a piece, and of course on Friday they're 2 for a quarter. So, but
Can't go wrong.
No, can't go wrong with those.
Gary,
But,
somebody asked me if you take VHS tapes.
yes, we do. Absolutely, we have a wide selection of VHS, and that's another item that a lot of people think nobody wants anymore, but you'd be surprised how many people are in there buying VHS tapes. We still have a lot of those, and we don't get as many DVDs as we do VHSs. We get a lot more VHSs. So.
It's cleaning up their
After you
basements.
have your most successful sale ever this year, and people buy books and say, I want to donate for next year, do you start right away taking donations?
They can donate during the sale
Okay.
if they'd like. And, so
Fill up the trailer again.
we'll have volunteers at the library throughout the year, right after the sale, or as I say, during the sale, that will be able to handle any donations that come in. So
Good to know.
we welcome them.
It truly is a community event, and I think the community should be.
If you would come right closer to the
I
microphone,
will.
because we want to make sure we capture this this
Wonderful
tidbit.
thought. It truly is a community event, and there are many people in the community who not only work at the sale, but who buy books and who support it and spread the word. I think Penfield should be very proud of all of those who support the Penfield Friends of the Library book sale.
Thank you, Beverly.
You're welcome.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.